Alrighty, folks, we are now 3-0 in our last three Gold Club tier package picks on my premium page. We had the Vikings minus 2.5 yesterday in the NFL, and they got the job done on the road against Seattle. And the good news is I've got another Gold Club tier package play going off here for you today in the NBA. And I'll explain a little bit more about all that in just a moment. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to my NBA free pick video here today for Monday, December 23rd, 2024. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you're coming off a great weekend. And hopefully we get a new week started off good. Christmas week. It is just about here. Of course, if you're joining me for the first time here today, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of the games here today on the NBA slate that I actually like the best, you may want to think about signing up for my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club package. Now, Gold Club members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And once again, folks, we are 3-0 in our last three Gold Club tier package plays in that membership alone. And with that, folks, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with this Celtics Magic game. That'll be a 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Boston's minus 10.5, totals 215. Now, the Celtics are 22-6 overall for the year, but they're just 11-17 against the point spread, having a tough time covering the number here. Meanwhile, Orlando on the other side, 18-12 overall, 18-12 against the point spread. And more recently, the Magic successfully covered the number in 4 out of their last 5 outings. Covers against the likes of Miami, Oklahoma City, Milwaukee, and Phoenix. And a big strength of this Orlando franchise this season, it's been their defensive play. These guys allow just 103 points a game on average. They're currently second in the NBA in defensive scoring. They also lead the league in blocks and defensive rebounds. Goga Bitadze has the most blocks on the roster, 8 rebounds a night. And KCP currently leads the active roster in steals. Of course, when it comes to guarding the 3 ball, Orlando's allowing fewer made 3-pointers a game than any other team. And they're facing a Boston club on the other side who's definitely had some issues covering the point spread. They failed to cover the number in 7 out of their last 10 ball games, just 1-3 against the number in their last 4 on the road. And even though there's really not much to nitpick about offensively for the Celtics, a couple of their top scorers have struggled shooting the long ball. Jaylen Brown's drilling just 32% of his attempts from beyond the arc, 74% shooting from the foul line. Kristaps Porzingis, he's making only 33% of his attempts from three-land himself. And these guys are the second and third leading scorers in the organization. Now, on the defensive end, well, the Celtics really don't take it away a whole lot, and they have struggled with rebounds. They're in the bottom 10 in the league in defensive boards per game. Now, injury-wise, Sam Hauser is questionable for Boston. Suggs and Harris are day-to-day for Orlando. But overall, I think this is a real big number for the Celtics to cover here. Orlando likes to slow it down and play defense. Double-digit point spread. This is a tough number for Boston bettors here. Give me Orlando plus 10.5. And with that, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. It's going to be in that Suns-Nuggets game. That'll be a 10 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Denver's minus 4.5, totals 231. And when it comes to defensive play, well, listen, both organizations, they've had their fair share of struggles on defense. You know, for Denver, they're allowing over 117 points a game. They're in the bottom 5 in the league in field goals allowed per contest. Meanwhile, the Suns on the other side of things, well, they're in the bottom 10 in points allowed themselves. Bottom 3 in defensive turnovers. Don't really take it away much. Not overly opportunistic. And listen, now that's the bad stuff. There's a lot of good things when it comes to these ball clubs here. The good stuff, well, both teams do have the ability to get to the basket. Phoenix is currently in the top 10 in field goal percentage, top 5 in shooting the long ball. Kevin Durant drills 41% of his three-pointers, club leader in scoring. Meanwhile, Jones and O'Neal, they're knocking down well over 44% of their three-pointers combined. Meanwhile, Denver, on the other side of things, well, they're averaging 120 points a game themselves, 50% shooting from the field as a team. Nikola Jokic is second in the NBA in scoring, second in assists. Meanwhile, Braun and Gordon are both shooting over 40% from three-land combined. Now, total-wise, the Nuggets saw 7 out of their last 10 outings get over the total. They're currently 64% to the over in the Ball Arena. Meanwhile, the Suns, on the other side of things, they saw their last 4 straight on the road get over the total themselves. They're currently 10-2 to the over in all of their road games. Now, injury-wise, Booker, Bol, and Gillespie are questionable for the Suns. Cancer is out for the Nuggets. I think we got ourselves a prime recipe for a lot of points in this one. I like the over 231. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. I like the Magic plus 10.5, getting the job done against Boston. And give me the over 231 in the Suns-Nuggets game. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. And just a friendly reminder, if you do end up getting a membership here today on my premium site, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame absolutely free. They're going to be included with your membership. That's why I always tell folks, that Gold Club package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. But most importantly, folks, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. I'll tell you, this was a fantastic weekend for sports. I mean, we had a lot of significant, games. Obviously, we had the college football playoffs. We had some good college basketball, and obviously a lot of NFL action as well. So I was spending a lot of time watching a lot of games here over the weekend. So it was certainly a really good time. But anyway, folks, once again, really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that, folks, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page.